In certain pockets of North Portland, really in many places across the city, you'll find RVs providing shelter to the houseless.
In a stressful living condition, going to a disposal site, which are few and far between, can be difficult.
Diane Dulken says Portland's Bureau of Environmental Services is making it less difficult with its pilot pump-out program. Once a week, the city will go to an area with a high concentration of RVs and pump out the waste.
The goal is, can we pump out the service, prevent discharges to storm drains, Green Street planters, the street, other places that affect our environment and people.
Dulken says the program launched last week. Crews serviced a total of 10 RVs across 3 different neighborhoods. They hope to eventually drain 7,500 gallons of waste out of 20 RVs a week.
Most importantly, our goal is to prevent discharges to the environment. So, pollution prevention is a far better option than cleanup.
Portland City Commissioner Mingus Mapps agrees. He said this about the pilot program: "I am proud of environmental services for stepping up to a growing need and providing services in a respectful, dignified way for our houseless community, as well as protecting our rivers and waterways from human waste." And at the end of the day, that's something everybody can get behind.
We see an immediate need that we are delivering to benefit the community, protect the environment, and serve among our most vulnerable population, people who do not have reliable housing.
All right, this pilot program is modeled after a similar program in Seattle. We can also tell you that Portland's Bureau of Environmental Services has a budget of $10,000 to run this program through June and evaluate what comes next. I'm Mike Benner for KGW News.